They're dedicated to fighting blight in the city of Detroit. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess, coming to you from the Detroit Historical Museum in the city's Cultural Center Historic District in Midtown Detroit, and this is COMCAST Newsmakers. Joining me now is the CEO and founder of Motor City Blight Busters, John George. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You know, 27 years your organization has been around, and you started it 27 years ago, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you've seen ups and downs. Maybe we don't need it anymore. We're doing so well. Oh my goodness, we need it so much. There's so much to do. But where you are sitting today, you have to be feeling pretty good.
Well, we are. There are so many positive things going on in Detroit, you know, with the light rail coming up Woodward, the new stadiums. Obviously, the mayor is doing a wonderful job with the demolition and the blight removal. We're seeing property values come up. We're seeing crime go down, community spirit soar. We're very excited about Detroit and its future.
And just coming off not too long ago, your organization coined the term Angels Night. I didn't know that, but congratulations.
Thank you.
We just had one finish up, and one of the most successful ever, correct?
Well, certainly, you know, if you tell a child for 15 years it's Angels Night, she might do something positive. And we thought that it was important to change the frequency. We come together on Angels Night not only to patrol and protect Detroit, but really celebrate all the good things that are going on. Like I mentioned, the new construction, the housing, street lights. You know, there are so many positive things going on. And I think as a city, we need to do a better job of focusing on the positive things and then expanding those things.
And your organization isn't just about what's in your name, Blight Busters. You're not just trying to get rid of the blight. You're about once you get rid of the blight, now we're going to see what we can do about having families and people and home ownership, people living downtown.
Absolutely. You know, our goal is to save the world, starting with Detroit. And what we'd like to do is bring our volunteers together, stabilize, revitalize, and then create ownership like we've done in the neighborhoods and like we've done in the business district at Grand River and Lasser. We've helped to build the Motor City Java and Tea House. We've helped to restore the old Masonic Temple. We helped clean out a building which is now occupied by Sweet Potato Sensations. And we were also able to attract Meijer to our neighborhood. They just built a 200,000 square foot store, spent about $33 million and hired 300 of our neighbors. So the work continues, but we're now starting to see dividends.
You have a special project as well, renovating, rehabbing, correct me if I'm wrong, an apartment building for veterans?
Yes, ma'am. We work with a group called United Peace Relief and Team Rubicon, both veteran-run organizations, and we're in the process of restoring a facility for them not only to live, but to train and help us here locally with our disaster. They work on things like Sandy and Katrina. They go all over the country helping, but they want to train here in Detroit and help us clean up Detroit as we work together to make it better. And then when there's a national disaster, they'll march out and help other areas.
How is it different out there today in the city of Detroit than it was 5, 10, 15 years ago? I believe for a while you must have felt as though you were the only ones out there doing what you were doing,
Sure.
And that perhaps now you've got this support system behind you.
Well, Mayor Duggan has realized the importance of neighborhood groups and organizations like Blight Busters, the groups that are on the front line doing the work. You know, just having streetlights, you know, is a blessing. When we do a cleanup, they'll help with dumpsters and plywood for our board up efforts. You know, years ago we'd call the city, we couldn't even get a return phone call. Well, now we feel we have a partner, an ally in the mayor's office, and we appreciate him and all of the people that work with us to make the neighborhood safe.
So much better than it was 5 years ago. Where do you see Detroit in the next 5 years?
Well, I personally believe Detroit's on the front porch of the greatest urban comeback story in this nation's history. What we have to do is put our petty differences aside, focus, and build community.
And does that start with home ownership, with safe streets and safe communities?
Well, certainly. If you own it, you're going to take care of it, and then you're more apt to get involved with things like Clean Sweep, Angels Night, and these other citywide efforts. So by building these partners, we're building a strong team for Detroit's future.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
all you've done over the years for the city of Detroit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. For more information on today's topic, you can visit mcbbdetroit.com. Today's COMCAST Newsmaker was John George, the CEO and founder of Motor City Blight Busters.